Hello friends, today I will discuss all-day efficiency for the transformer. So before I discuss the all-day efficiency of the transformer, it is important to know the power triangle terms, that is apparent power. It is given by voltage into current and real power is given by V into I into cos phi, and the relation between apparent power and the real power we can write like this: apparent power is equal to a real power Vi cos phi divided by cos phi. Why do we need all these things? These are necessary to calculate all-day efficiency of the transformer while discussing the problems. In addition to this, we should also know that the copper loss in a transformer is directly proportional to the square of the current flowing in the conductor. Next, coming to the why should we study the all-day efficiency? So here in the power systems there are two types of transformers. One is called power transformer, the other type is called distribution transformers. Power transformers are connected to generating stations, so which are used for transmitting the power from one place to the other substations. So whereas distribution transformers are the transformers which supplies the power to the customers at low level voltage. Similarly to the three-phase customers also, it supplies the power at low level voltage. In the power transformers, the iron losses and copper losses is continuous, whereas in case of distribution transformers, the distribution transformers are connected to the main lines 24/7. So the iron losses are always present in the distribution transformer, but the loads connected to the distribution transformers are the customers. These loads sometimes will be connected, sometimes they are not connected. Some loads are connected, some loads are not connected. So as a result, the copper losses will change with time. So the efficiency of the distribution transformer cannot be equated with the commercial efficiency of the power transformer. Here, to calculate the efficiency of the distribution transformer, we have to take output in kilowatt hours and the input also in kilowatt hours. Then we get the efficiency of the transformers of distribution transformer. Then we get this all-day efficiency always less than the commercial efficiency, because the copper loss is not constant in case of distribution transformers. So how do we define the all-day efficiency? All-day efficiency is nothing but output in kilowatt hours divided by output in kilowatt hours plus total loss in kilowatt hours. To understand this all-day efficiency of the distribution transformers, let me take a problem which is normally asked in all university examinations, and most of the times people will confuse to solve this problem, but it is very simple. So I will explain this with the help of a simplified version or the simplified table by which any problem on all-day efficiency we can solve without error. So let us see. Suppose we have a a single phase transformer with 15 kVA rating and it has iron loss of 153 watts during the day. It is loaded as follows. 10 hours, the load connected is 3 kilowatts at 0.6 power factor. 5 hours, 10 kilowatts load at 0.8 power factor. 5 hours, 18 kilowatts load connected with 0.9 power factor. For 4 hours, there is no load connected to the power, distribution transformers. If you count all these hours, it is 24 hours. Means per day we are calculating, the data is available. And he is also saying it has copper loss at 15 kVA equal to 153 watts. Find its all day efficiency. So copper loss at 15 kVA means when the transformer rating is fully utilized, then the copper loss is 153 watts. That is the meaning. Then what is the solution for this problem? So whenever we find the problem like this, if you follow the following steps, then you will automatically get the right answer. First thing is you have to find out what is the iron loss for 24 hours. So here iron loss is given 153 watts means it is per hour, not for 24 hours. So we have to calculate iron loss for 24 hours. Why should we calculate for 24 hours? Because the distribution transformer is connected to the main lines throughout the year 24/7. So we are taking for one day. One day means 24 hours. So we have to calculate iron loss for 24 hours. Similarly, we have to know what is the kVA rating of the load. I discussed at the beginning the relation between the apparent power and the real power through power factor. So this is necessary to calculate the copper loss. So without knowing the kVA rating of the load, so we cannot calculate what is the actual copper loss for that load connected. So how to calculate that fraction? Means utilization of the kVA rating of the transformer. So that can be calculated like this. Find X is equal to load kVA divided by rated kVA. Rated kVA means it is the transformer rating. So it is given here as 15 kVA. Next we calculate, find copper loss in kilowatt hours. I told at the beginning copper loss is directly proportional to the square of the current flowing in the conductor. So the formula will be modified to x square into WC into T. Then find output in kilowatt hours. Then find the copper loss in kilowatt hours. So that can be calculated as x square WC into T, where WC is the copper loss given per hour. So that is given in the data itself. And T is in hours, means the number of hours that load connected, and X is the fraction, that is load kVA divided by rated kVA of the transformer. Next, fifth step, find output in kilowatt hours. So normally load will be given in kilowatts and the number of hours it is operated also given in hours. So multiplying both those will get the output in kilowatt hours. Then all day efficiency is given by output in kilowatt hours divided by output in kilowatt hours plus iron loss for 24 hours, copper loss in kilowatts for 24 hours. So next step is find what is the total iron loss for 24 hours, that is Pi into T, where T is in hours. So here iron loss is given as 153 watts, whereas we want the iron loss in kilowatt hours. So 153 into 24 divided by 1000 will give you the iron loss in kilowatt hours. Then full load copper loss WC is given by 153 divided by 1000. So 153 is given in the data as watts, so convert that to kilowatts. So we get 0.153 kilowatts. Why we did not multiply this with 24? The reason is the loads are varying in 24 hours in different intervals. So we cannot put the 24 hours here to calculate full load copper loss. So you have to take individual number of hours operated for different load conditions. Now let us see the table by which we can calculate the all day efficiency without any error. So take the first column as serial number, where you find the number 1, number 2, like that, means they are the load connecteds. Next, second column is load kVA is equal to load in kilowatts divided by cos phi. So I already told apparent power, kVA means it is apparent power. Apparent power is equal to real power divided by cos phi. So for each load it is given in kilowatts, and it's also power factor is also given. Means if you divide this 3 kilowatts by 0.6, then we get its kVA rating, means load kVA rating. Similarly here. So that is what this says. Load kVA is equal to load kW divided by cos phi. So then once you know the load in kVA, then we can calculate what is the percentage of utilization of the capacity of the transformer. So load kVA divided by full load kVA. Here full load kVA means transformer rating or capacity. Then another column we get here, we calculate copper loss in kilowatt hours, and it is given by x square into WC into T. Then output in kilowatt hours. So this output in kilowatt hours means then the load connected in kilowatts into the number of hours it is operated will be taken here. So let us take first reading. So first reading is the load connected is 3 kilowatts, power factor is 0.6, and the number of hours it is operated is 10 hours. So number 1 means first reading. So we want to know what is the load kVA. The load is mentioned in 3 kilowatts, but whereas we want kVA of the load. So for that what we did is we divide that the 3 with the power factor at which it is operating, that is 3 by 0.6, then you will get 5. Similarly, what is the ratio of load kVA to the transformer capacity? Transformer capacity is 15 kVA, whereas the load kVA is 5. 5 divided by 15, you will get 0.33. So once you know this, you can calculate what is called the copper loss, that is x square into WC into T. So the WC is given already in the data, that is copper loss per hour, that is 0.153 kilowatts, and the number of hours it is operated is 10 hours, and the x is already calculated, that is 0.33. So as the copper loss is directly proportional to the square of the current flowing in the conductor, we write x square into Wc into T, and we know T is number of hours, 0.153 is copper loss in kilowatts, and this is the x. So x square Wc into T. So then we get the for first load the copper loss in kilowatt hours. Next, what is the output in kilowatts for the first load in kilowatt hours? So the first load true power is 3 kilowatts and the number of hours it is operated is 10 hours. So multiply that kW with 10, we get the 30 kilowatt hours. That is the output power in kilowatts hours. Similarly, for second load, the second load is 10 kilowatts, 0.8 power factor, operated for 5 hours. Second load, 10 kilowatts load, and we want to know what is the kVA rating of that. So we know the power factor at which it is operating. 10 divided by 0.8 will give you what is called 12.5 kVA. This is the kVA rating of the load. So then we can calculate what is X, that is 12.5 divided by 15, where this 15 is a rated capacity of the transformer. So then we get here 0.833. Next, we calculate what is the copper loss in kilowatt hours. So we know X, so that is here it becomes X square. This is Wc in kilowatts. This is number of hours it is operated. So X square Wc into T will give you 0.5308 kilowatt hours. Similarly, this second load output in kilowatt hours is given by 10 kilowatts into the number of hours it is operated, that is 10 into 5 is equal to 50 kilowatt hours. Similarly, for third load, the load connected is 18 kilowatts and the power factor at which it is operating is 0.9. So we can calculate what is the load kVA. So 18 divided by 0.9 will give you 20 kVA. Next, X is given by 20 divided by 15. What is this 15? 15 is transformer rating. So then we get 1.33, and we know copper loss is directly proportional to the square of the current flowing in the conductor. So X square Wc into T, where T is in hours and copper loss is in kilowatts, and this X is we already calculated. When multiply all these things, we get 1.353 kilowatt hours. Then output is given by 18 into 5 will give you 90 kilowatt hours. Next, third load, that is fourth load, the number of hours it is operated is, then the load connected is 0. So then there is no question of calculating any loss here. So if we write here total, so we can calculate here total copper loss in kilowatt hours, and if you add all this, then we get the what is called the output in kilowatt hours. And then we can calculate what is the total loss in the distribution transformer. What are the total losses? Constant losses and the iron loss, copper losses. So constant loss means it is nothing but iron loss. So iron loss we have already calculated for 24 hours, that is 3.672 kilowatt hours, and the copper loss in kilowatt hours just now we calculated 2.0534. So when we add all this, then we get 5.7254 kilowatt hours loss. And we know the output, we know the total losses. If we add these losses to the output, then we get the input to this distribution transformer. Then we get all day efficiency is equal to output in kilowatt hours divided by output in kilowatt hours plus total loss in kilowatt hours. This whole denominator we can say input to the distribution transformer. So when you substitute all this output in kilowatt hours 170 divided by output plus losses, those losses we have already calculated. So when you substitute all those, then we get the all day efficiency as 0.9674, that is 96.74 percentage. Like this video to do more videos.